Welcome back. This is part 3, so let's get on with it. So Ethan's daughter has been transformed into 4 crystals, and now he has to find the 4 warriors of light to find the crystals and defeat chaos once and for all. Alternatively, he could just kill the 4 lords. Of Romania, I guess. Which doesn't sound any less like an early Final Fantasy story. He has already defeated Giant Erection Giver, and his next stop on this journey is the cliffside mansion of the doll maker Donna Beneviento. For that we have to cross a small forest graveyard with strung up dolls. Great. Across a bridge and... Oh, hello, Mr. Goat. And then we find... Mia? But how can this be? Is she a ghost? Has Ethan gone mad with grief? Is she a zombie? No, of course not. Resident Evil has abandoned zombies with RE4, or the game I won't mention again in this series. Nah, this is likely to be some kind of hallucination.
Ethan, you have to fix her. Everyone leaves me. Even Rose.
We find this tomb of someone from the Beneviento family that has been carefully decorated with more dolls and these luminous yellow flowers, so it stands out against the white and grey of this scene. It looks quite nice. To open a door behind the tomb, we have to give up our precious memories, which means using a photograph we've had in our possession since the beginning of the game. How this works? I don't know. But the door opens and we have to take another elevator ride to reach the Beneviento mansion. And it is once again a sight to behold. How it sits there beside this snow-covered rock face with a waterfall in the background, far away from anyone who might be able to help us. There's not much to find outside aside from, hey, Mr. Goat! So we open the heavy door and step inside. It's quite cozy in here. Wooden flooring, with some rugs here and there, a rocking chair right beside some yarn and knitting needles, a dining room and a small living room, creepy dolls everywhere. Yeah, I could imagine spending a vacation here. But we're not on vacation. We're looking for our, and by that I mean Ethan's daughter. So we search the house some more and find not only a painting of some woman with the creepy Tim Burton doll, but also yet another elevator that takes us down somewhere. Not to a basement, but a whole new floor. And a giant one at that. There are multiple rooms down here, some of them locked off at the moment, but only a few of them locked from the other side. I like how isolated we are right now. We have this pretty big area to explore without any enemies or other characters. It builds up tension. And then we open a door at the end of a corridor to find creepy Tim Burton doll sitting on a chair, with another piece of Ethan's daughter in her lap. And then the lights go out. Great.
I've been waiting for so long. I'd make a much better daughter than Rose. Please, won't you stay with me forever?
What?
The doll is gone and so is our stuff, and now we are trapped in this room. The door we came in is barred with a combination lock, another door requires us to solve a puzzle, and the last door needs a key. But there are a few puzzles and things to discover in here, so this is like an escape room, which is pretty neat. On the table before us lies a puppet that we can take apart to find clues, and beside the puppet is a picture of Mia. After she had been shot 100 times by Chris and his man. Fucking sick. The puppet even has blood spatters on its shoulder. Though I believe it's the wrong side, but that might just be a simple mistake of the psycho kidnapper who set all this up. So I guess this puppet is supposed to represent Mia. Is there some symbolic meaning to tearing her apart, Lisa? There are a few things we can accomplish here. When we examine the puppet's eye, we see a symbol that matches one of the pictures on the puzzle door. We can open the mouth to find some paper slip in there, but for some reason we can't pull it out without some tweezers. We can find a blood-soaked ring on the puppet's left hand, and we can pull off the left leg to find a small winding key. We can also detach the right shoulder to find a silver key and trigger the radio in the room to play a recording of Mia.
Whoa! That's a kid! Can you believe it? She's so energetic, it's crazy.
How did they get this? Was this even recorded? Did they monitor Mia? I mean, Chris was monitoring the Winters family. Maybe he bugged the whole house? So are the BSAA or Blue Umbrella really behind all this? Or did Mother Miranda get her hands on Chris's data? Maybe she's the rogue operator and used all the fancy technology to fool the Romanian backwater peasants into joining her cult. Well, I guess we will get an explanation in due time. Yeah, well, there are two more things to do with the puppet. We can pull off the right arm to get another clue for the puzzle door, and we can try to peek under the bandages, but for that Ethan needs scissors to cut the bandages, because he can't just unwrap them. We are missing the last part for the puzzle door, so the only way forward is through the locked door, since we can now unlock it with the silver key. Behind that door lies an infirmary. There are a lot of things in here, but not much to interact with. We can use the sink to wash off the blood from the ring, and by doing that discover the code for the combination lock. There's also another locked door that we have to unlock from the other side. And a cabinet that we can open and enter. Something we weren't able to do before. I don't like what this implies. I'm getting amnesia flashbacks from this. Wait, amnesia flashbacks? So now we have to collect all our courage to open the big door we came in and face whatever lies in wait for us behind it. Nothing, it seems. So let's slowly and carefully walk towards the elevator. And then stop because a previously locked door opens by itself. It leads to a kind of storage with more cabinets to hide in. Oh god, this is going to be a mechanic in this chapter. There's also a music box in here. The same music box we had in our home at the start of the game. What is going on here? Is this the lair of some obsessive stalker? I mean, the cult members did know Ethan's name and it seemed, from their comments, that he is some kind of celebrity to them.
Ethan Winters.
Ethan Winters.
We have to use the winding key and solve a small puzzle to open the music box and find the tweezers that we need to get the slip of paper out of the puppet's mouth. But why should we waste our time with a puppet and this psycho's game? Let's just get to the elevator and... oh great, it has no power and the fuse box is locked. So we head back to the puppet's room and... Jesus! Hey, that's a neat little scare. So we use the tweezers to extricate a film strip from the puppet's mouth and trigger another recording of Mia.
Oh god, no. I can't do anything but this.
So there was something she couldn't tell us. What is going on here? What has she done? Is it about Rose? Is it about her past? No time to ponder about it now. First we have to get out of here. This film strip can surely be used with the projector in the other room. So back into the hallway and... oh, hello? Mia? This crazy hallucination shit strongly reminds me of all the ghost stuff in Resident Evil 7. So is this another fungal monster outbreak? Is Mother Miranda another Evelyn who fucks with people's perception? Because I don't think this really turns into a ghost story. On the other hand, we have already seen a psychokinetic dude and bug ladies and a creepy autonomous doll. In the library we have to sort a few film strips in a specific order to watch a short movie about someone descending into a well or something. Don't know what this is supposed to tell us, but it doesn't really matter because after this, a bookshelf slides to the side and gives way to a hidden passage. Full of creepy dolls. Oh, good. Just what I needed. One of them is even armed with some scissors. Oh, good. Just what I needed. Gonna take that. Thank you. And with it we can cut through some flimsy bandages that could never block our path. Maybe Ethan is really weak. We emerge into another hallway to find a ringing phone. And when we answer it, it's Mia talking to us.
Please, Ethan, listen to me. I didn't want to keep it from you.
Mia?
I didn't want to lose you again. I didn't want to destroy this family.
Mia, what are you talking about?
I love you both so much. I had to. I had to do it.
So she really did something bad to protect Ethan and Rose? We pass another puzzle door that requires some emblem to be opened, and on the end of the hallway, unlock the door that leads back into the infirmary. Just in time to see someone leave the room next to us. That person looked like some kind of scientist or doctor. Or maybe that was Mia's ghost in a white coat. Not that it matters, because it despawned as soon as it was out of sight. Whoa! Okay. But now we can cut through the puppet's bandages and open a compartment in its chest. Or, well, take out the lid, which turns out to be the final piece of the puzzle door in this room. And we get treated to the next recording of Mia, where she's just crying. I would be crying too if I was shot to pieces. I don't understand any of this, so let's just open the puzzle door. We have to descend a stairwell to find the well we saw earlier in the short film. There's a still rocking crib in here, and I really hope there's just a strong draft moving it. At the bottom of the well we find a broken puppet and, more important, the key for the fuse box. Finally! Let's get out of here. Just climb off the ladder. Ignore the crying child. Ignore the blood on the table and the missing puppets and the entrails. Mia tells us that all will be fine, but I doubt it. It's dark, there's blood everywhere, and I finally have the means to get out of here, so of course there will be a scary monster waiting for me around the corner. Oh well, since we have nothing better to do, we just follow this bloody, flashy cord. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Hide, 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 hide. Oh my god, why? What is this thing? Why is this here? Is that Rose? No, 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 no. She was torn to pieces. Maybe that's what Mia tried to hide from Ethan? Maybe she had a miscarriage? Or a fungus zombie baby? Maybe Rose isn't Ethan's real daughter? Or maybe this all isn't really happening? Maybe it's just in Ethan's grief-stricken mind? Maybe he doubts his ability in being a father? Maybe this giant fetus is his way of punishing himself for losing Rose? Maybe he's still lying face down in the snow after Chris abducted him. And this is all a bad dream. Yeah, wishful thinking. Truth is, we are in this creepy basement. And we have to get past this thing, or we will die horribly. So now we have to carefully sneak past that thing, remember where all the hiding spots were, and solve a handful more puzzles while the fetus is dynamically stalking us. Pfft, yeah right. While this abomination is creepy as hell and can be intimidating on a first playthrough, this whole sequence is just an illusion. And I don't mean in-universe, in the story. Well, it is, but I'm getting to that soon enough. Gameplay-wise, this whole section tries to mimic Amnesia and all the games it has spawned without putting in the actual work. That fetus is gone now. It scared us, we hid from it, and now it's back in limbo until we trigger it again. Oh, it feels scary as long as you don't know it. But just a bit of experimentation, or a mistake that led to a retry, or a second playthrough break the illusion instantly. The baby doesn't look for us. It's just programmed to spawn near us and chase us for a few seconds whenever we reach a certain point in the section. So yeah, we head to the fuse box, open it with the key and find the missing emblem from the last locked door. So we go back there and be surprised for a moment by creepy Tim Burton doll and unlock the door. Next we find ourselves in yet another hallway that is blocked with toppled furniture. So we need to make a small detour through the kitchen. A few moments later we arrive in a bedroom with 2 more hiding spots. A wardrobe and a bed we can crawl under. There's also another fuse box in this room where we can grab the fuse to take it to the elevator. And we're in the dark again. Perfect setup for an ambush. And we can hear rumbling from above when we head back to the stairs. I knew you would do that and it startled me no less. Yeah, back to the bedroom and just hide under the bed. To get a really good look at the crawling monstrosity. Just keep quiet and calm and get out of here and run back up and hope that the thing can climb the stairs. Which it can't. As I said, this thing isn't programmed to really follow you or look for you. As soon as you're out of the current danger zone, it won't follow you anymore and patiently wait for you to trigger its next spawning point. Which is the moment we put in the fuse and have to wait for the slowly descending elevator. We die if we wait, and the fetus approaches from the hallway, so back through the library and into the hidden passage, which is gone. Fuck. So let's run behind the desk, hit the wrong button and hide. And hope that the thing doesn't spot us in here. It doesn't. This is the last hiding place we have to utilize, and it's a bit dickish. I had no problem recognizing it as a hiding place, but it's not that obvious and you don't appear very hidden when that thing is chasing you. So I can see people feeling fucked over by the game. After we waited a few moments until the fetus disappeared again, we can head back to the elevator, press the button, hear the laughing and babbling of the monster fetus, panic for a bit until the door opens and then get the fuck inside, smash the button and see the fetus in its full glory as the door slowly closes. Whew, save at last. I thought, until I heard the sardonic snickering. Of course, I might have escaped the hell downstairs, but I'm still missing the second crystal baby piece. And the creepy doll hasn't really made an appearance, aside from it sitting in the corner this one time. So how will this level proceed? More puzzles with another stalking monster? We open the door to get back into the kitchen, dining room, living room, where the corpse bride is waiting for us. And also this veiled woman who seems to beg us to stay.
Don't leave. I can't let you.
Is this Donna Beneviento? Why did she suddenly appear out of thin air? Attentive players might have already seen her earlier in the game, when we met the whole family. It's kinda cute how she lifts the doll up and sits it on her lap. What isn't cute is all the other dolls suddenly attacking us with sharp things. We now have to take part in a deadly game of hide and seek, where we need to find the CTBD before her friends violently murder us. And it's not that hard, or involving. We have like 2 rooms in the hallway down here and another room upstairs, and we have to find her 3 times before the other dolls stab us like 2 or 3 times. And even if we are really slow, it's hard to get attacked more than once.
Everything would be better if Rose wasn't born.
Fucking monster.
Whenever we find the doll, we stab at her with the scissors we found downstairs, until finally the illusion, I guess, breaks down and we see that we actually brutally slaughtered Donna Beneviento, who was controlling the doll, or maybe manipulating our thoughts. But this is over now. She crumbles into dust, or crystal pieces, and beneath her remains we find another piece of this special key. Why was it inside her?
Mia, I'll make things right.
Also, the moment the doll lady died, a podium with the second baby crystal rose from the ground. Just because, I guess. But it's nice of the bad guys to play so fair. I mean, she didn't need to rig up a mechanism that hands the crystal over to us when she dies. It's not that she owes us anything. So yeah, good on you, Miss Beneviento. I'm also going to steal your special doll. With nothing left to do in here, we head back to the village. Now that the doll maker is dead, some new ways opened up. And some others are blocked. So it's just the developers forcing us to take a different way back, without actually designing a new area. But it's really not that bad. The first time we weren't able to explore this area because of hallucinations, and now the game kinda nudges us towards exploring the area. Also, since we haven't used our guns for about an hour, we get to fight some enemies. And can it be? Are these zombies? In a Resident Evil game? Madness, I say! There I was, just wanting to enjoy a game about eccentric vampires and megalomaniac wizards, and now I have to deal with the undead? Crawling out of the ground? Pah! For real though, it's nice to have zombies in a modern Resident Evil game. That isn't a remake. Even though they are the kind I don't really want to see in a Resident Evil game. Actual walking corpses that rose from their graves. Zombies in Resident Evil aren't dead, they just look like it. Well, Resident Evil 6 already fucked that up, so I can't really be mad about this game. By looking around the area, we are able to find a stronger shotgun, some bird cages we can shoot for treasure, and another precious marble on a grave. And we don't even have to wait too long to use the marble to solve the next labyrinth. It's in a small shack just a few meters away, where we also find a note from Donna Beneviento's gardener. He writes about how he cared for her for a long time, and how she didn't have many, if any, friends, and that Lady Miranda took her in and everything was well, and then she became weird and experimented with flowers that caused hallucinations. And now we know what the last chapter was all about. So there isn't really an explanation for the things we saw and heard. I guess Ethan kinda conjured all this up, but there seems to be no greater conspiracy. At least when it comes to the demon fetus. When we get back to the village, we stumble upon a few more zombies and can hunt our first exquisite animal. On a tree branch we can see this blue bird that drops juicy game. One of 4 special ingredients we need to cook the best food. But since there's not that much to cook and there's a fixed number of animals in the game, you already need every piece of meat you can find. But it gives this side quest a bit more flavor. Also, there was this locked crypt in the village graveyard that is now open for some reason. And inside we find the missing piece from the Beneviento tomb. So it's time for some good old-fashioned backtracking. But when we finally reach the tomb... Nope! Not happening. Just insert the slate, grab the treasure and get out of here. We can find some more treasure in the village. There's even some new treasure at Lady Louisa's house. I guess after everyone died and the whole estate has burned down, someone just found the family heirloom and placed it on the porch. Also, hello Mr. Goat! Right now there are only a few flying Cthulhu cultists here, but later there will be a pretty bullet-spongy mini-boss. It's not really worth the effort to kill all the mini-bosses, so yeah, just try to get the treasure before this one appears. In the gardener's shack we also found the key for the violin maker's house, where we find even more and well-hidden treasure. We can also take another look around in the small chapel. Oh yeah, hello Mr. Goat and hello Mr. Goat. It seems someone set up camp in here. And I don't believe it was anyone of the locals. There's a lot of high-tech equipment and when we examine the computer, we find some kind of mission summary. And it contains a lot of abbreviations that tell us nothing. But it seems these people are looking for Ethan and Rose and are also investigating mold. So yeah, I guess I was correct in assuming that this game is about another fungal outbreak. Also, I'm interested to know who this Alpha is. I have my suspicions, but for now we will wait patiently for an answer. But okay, enough fun and games. We have only collected half of our daughter and we don't get any younger. So it's time to use our upgraded key to enter the next Lord's lair. Next time we will face the ugly fish face of Salvatore Moreau.